All right. Hi, everyone. I'm very happy to be here with you guys. As usual, it's nice to see so many known faces and some new ones. So let's get started with this. I will talk a little bit about new developments on Keychain, what we're working on right now, and how we want to help the ecosystem grow with what we're doing. So just to get started, a few numbers. We have over 100,000 installations that are weekly active right now. Of course, that's to take with a grain of salt. It's not the same as users or accounts, but that's the info we get. We have over 70 dApps on the Hive ecosystems that integrate Keychain and that transact with the Hive blockchain through us. Early last year, we started a swap service. We already have over 60,000 swaps for almost $3 million of value swapped between Hive HBD and Hive Engine tokens. Manu is, I think most of you guys know Manu. He's involved in a lot of projects. He's running our X and went quickly to over 5,000 followers. And we also run Keychain Store. I won't talk much about it, but I think it has some good synergy with what Starker's talked about and help stores basically running their store and accepting Hive and HBD. And we have 77 stores accepting it right now. A quick word about our team. So myself, Cedric over here, who's a full-stack developer that's been working with me for a few years, also a good friend. We're both in Taiwan. He's mostly working on EVM integration right now. I will talk a bit more about it later. We also have Carlo, also full-stack developer, Manu that I just mentioned. Matt is our advisor from Splinterlands, and a lot of other people that are helping us, the translators. I will give a shout out later as well. There's a kitty girl helping us a lot on Discord, and a lot of others. So to start with a few recent updates, we recently just revamped our landing page to make it easier to access all the small tools we have on top of the big apps on Keychain and make it easier for people to get onboarded. We also revamped the Keychain store to follow our Keychain branding. Something we launched a few weeks ago is an account recovery and key changer tool. So basically for people who got their keys stolen, and so they can find who their account recovery is and see if there's a way to actually recover it. Because a lot of account creation systems set themselves as account recovery, but they cannot always do what it needs later on to recover the account. On the extension side, something we pushed, I think, a few months ago, and I think is really exciting, especially for these kind of events. Like maybe at some point you will use a computer that is not yours, so it's a bit unsafe to directly put your keys. You can use keyless mode. So basically you start a new keychain, and you don't put any key on it. You just scan the QR code to link to your phone through HiveOS, and then you sign everything on your phone. But you can use all the dApps on a computer. We implemented VSC support actually quite a while ago, but it's still in beta. We'll see with the, I should say, Magi now. But we need to see with them to push it to production soon. We made it easier also to export accounts between extension and mobile. And also very recently, I think last week, we pushed an update to actually swap Hive with other cryptos directly from the extension. On top of that, we translated the extension to 5 new languages. In German was Louis88, and in Indonesian, Maki, who are both are here somewhere. So thank you guys, and thanks to all the other translators as well. On mobile, also a lot of new things, a domain blacklist. We added Hive URI support, thanks also to Good Karma from SNC, following a request from Invenium to make it easier for games to actually use URIs with the Hive scheme to make requests to Keychain and make it a better UX, basically, for the users to go in between the game app and Keychain to sign. On top of that, because as probably a lot of you know, we had a lot of problem with Hive Engine. I think it was actually requested by Starkers, right? To switch automatically between Hive Engine and RPC nodes, because recently it's a bit of a shit show, right? We also updated the design of our Android widgets. And something that a lot of people wanted for a long time is to make our browser look and feel more like most of modern browsers. So that's one of the things we worked the most on the app side these past few months. Recently, we published an update that probably looked like a small one, but was actually really huge. We made a very big refactor. What you probably noticed the most is now the biometrics flow. The biometrics login flow is smoother. But actually, there were a lot of changes, and that will help us later on being able to upgrade the versions much faster. So some of the small features that will be coming soon. We implement a contact list, both user and memo, so it can be easier to make transfers to exchanges without having to find a memo every time. We want to work on push notifications as well, so we already use PICD notifications, but right now it's just, you just pull the notifications at a given time, so we want to add it as a push notification. We also want to improve the existing portfolio mode that we have. A few days ago, I started talking with Madi Yari about his Hive creation system and maybe also integrate it to Hive. I think it's quite important to have many ways to create accounts. And a few more things. I would just mention gamification. I will not give many details right now, but we're thinking about ways to actually push users to try different things in the ecosystem. Because if they come from more than one dApp, they're most likely to stay. All right. Now we start talking a little bit on what we want to do and what we're doing right now to actually help the ecosystem grow. So first and foremost, as I mentioned, Cedric has been working now for a while on EVM. Something I often say is like, Hive shouldn't be an island. So if we want Hive to thrive, we need to connect to the broader ecosystem. So for this, we're working on first implementing a few of the most popular chains, launch an alpha, and after that, we want to integrate way more than that. So here are a few screenshots about where we are at the moment. So we already have most of the UI ready. As you can see, we can get all the basic stuff, the ERC20, the NFTs, cannot see really well, the history, connecting to pages, and also we pretty much finished implementing processing requests from dApps. So, yeah. All right. So we're talking about ecosystem growth, but it's also very important that we hear and we stay in contact with all the dApps, and everybody is building on Hive. So here are just a few of the dApps and teams we've been in touch with recently, just to work together and help each other. So As I say, with VSC, we developed the integration on our side. We worked with Invenium and Essency together for the Hive Aurora integration. I talk to Starkers very often about how to help with their projects. HiveDex with Madiari and so on. And Manu also very often do some collaborations on X for marketing. Okay, ecosystem growth. Of course, we need to, as I just mentioned, work together on Hive, but we also need some ways to bridge to the broader ecosystem. So something we just launched is actually a way to, so we don't have like direct on-ramp and off-ramp from Hive. So here is a way to swap from and to Hive to other cryptos, basically. So for now, we have 2 providers, but 2 more are coming. I didn't want to mention them before they were integrated, but actually it's pretty funny that I've known Joanne for a few years, and last week we were talking with Changeli to integrate them, and I just found out yesterday that she works for them, so. Yeah, and after that, so for now the way it works, it just compares different providers. Say you want to buy Hive with Bitcoin, and you will see which one offers you the best rate, and then you will be redirected to their website to finish the purchase. But later on, we'll do a full API integration, so you can do everything from Keychain. There will be also other ways to bridge to the broader ecosystem. Like, I'm really excited about what we talked about with the SPS DAO and the wrapped Hive. So there are a lot of things we can do later on. Okay, and to take this further, once we have EVM and we have ways to actually change Hive to other tokens, then it becomes easy to top up a crypto card. On top of that, because I forgot to mention it earlier in my presentation, one of the things we will integrate as well is the Hive debit card, because there's some pretty cool things we can do once it's in Keychain. Keychain automatically detects if you're using multisig, so actually you could use the Hive debit card with either multisig or even using 2FA with multisig. So there's a lot of things we can build together, and I'm looking forward to see this happening. Thank you.
Woohoo! Thank you, Quinten.
Yeah.
So please tell me, maybe I've asked you before, also during a brain fried session, where does your username Stoodkev come from, and why does it resemble Kevin? No,
Okay.
why it resembles Kevin, that's totally clear, right? Because it's Stoodkevin. So
Yeah.
where does it come from, please?
Okay. So before, for reasons I wouldn't go into, like some of my friends call me Stu for a while. And then I was at a party with some friends, and there was a drunk guy, and all night he was like, in French, "Tel pote de Kev," means, "Are you the friend of Kevin?" So actually, it does come from Kevin. It's like all night, and then they call me Stoodkev. Yeah, pote de Kev. Yeah, so it's from there. Yeah.
Okay, you have ever met the guy afterwards or not?
No, not even. I don't know who Kev is.
Okay. Thanks a lot for this updates. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
You're very welcome.
Looking forward to Hive light accounts via passkey. That will be really epic.
Yeah, that's something.
Just
Like-
planting a seed here.
Yeah. Also, of course, like we always have a general direction and some things we want to build, but we always make it a priority when there's some new developments within the ecosystem to integrate it if that's something we judge useful. So, and this will be for sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Welcome.
Cheers.